Okay, so greetings, how are you? It's Mike's from livemyassoff.com. I wanted to check in and let you know why, as a subscriber, you got an email that instead of saying Mike S just uploaded a video, Live My Ass Off just uploaded a video. Is because what I discovered as a YouTube person is that I was using my Gmail account, my personal Gmail account, for my YouTube account. And therefore that was the name of the channel. And I thought, okay, well, I'll change that. And then I discovered that there is a better way to do such things, which is to change the YouTube account into what they refer to as a branded account. So I now have a branded account called Live My Ass Off, which is more appropriate because it's not like you come to my channel necessarily to learn about Mike S, or Mike's, as most of my friends call me. Hopefully you come to learn more about how to have the world's most amazing life and get a trajectory into that direction. And along the way, really, really, really enjoy yourself to the best of your ability. And literally live the dream. Because I will submit to you that if you have the ability to watch this video on YouTube, then that means you have the means to have, at a minimum, some degree of electronic device connected to the internet, which allows you to watch streaming video at a minimum quality of 240 or better. And so you're probably watching it at 480p, possibly 720, maybe even 1080. So my point to that is that you have the ability to afford internet and that sort of thing, or you have the ability to get up and walk and go somewhere where there is free Wi-Fi and either watch it on a, I don't know, you can go to an internet cafe, I suppose. So you could certainly, the point is that while you could do it very inexpensively, you could also do it with means, and you could watch it on an iPhone 7 Plus or S or whatever the nomenclature is for the best one, which is thousands sometimes, and you're paying, you know, 100 and something per month for internet, or not. But the point is that because of that, then you have the ability to do better, in air quotes, meaning you have the opportunity to be in a better chair, or have a better shirt, or to have a better attitude, because trust me, I don't want to get into the whole, you have the ability to buy better stuff. No, that's I've moved far away from that belief that will improve the quality of your life. For me, it's all about less stuff and more experience. And so, as part of that, I would submit again that if you're watching this video, if you're watching a YouTube video, then you have potentially the opportunity. I'm not saying you wouldn't need to necessarily make sacrifices to make that happen, but what are you doing? This person is weird. Then that's a pretty good thing. So, to my point of, so now the YouTube channel is the same name as my website, which started out as a blog, and I don't necessarily mind writing, but I find that, at least for me, it's, I guess, selfishly easier to speak as I'm driving or walking or doing that sort of thing, transferring my body from point A to point B, and more enjoyable than for me to sit in a stationary form, in a stationary place, and just type and then potentially publish that and add some photos to it. Also, I discovered that the way that I ingest information, I'm doing it by reading, but I'm doing it a lot more lately by watching videos on that. And if you don't know, one of the statistics that I hear frequently, so I guess I believe it's true, which is Google is the #1 search engine, or one of the top 10 websites for that matter. And yeah, YouTube is the #2. So people will YouTube things looking for an answer to something, and they will watch an answer in video format. So I guess my blog, and as you've heard, you know, people do less blogs and more vlogs now, meaning they do videos like this. And so I just thought, all right, well, I have this system basically that takes any video, any new YouTube video that gets published, it sends it over to my Twitter account, it sends it to my, it uploads it as a post on my WordPress blog, and it posts on my Facebook wall. It also posts on my Facebook page. And if you don't know the difference, then simply one is just a wall for like an account you have versus your personal Facebook. So your personal Facebook wall is your Facebook wall. And then what they refer to as a page you have, then that's one you've sort of instantiated around like an organization or a club or a company or something like that. So as an example, all of my YouTube videos get posted on the Facebook page for Amazing. And then I have a couple other Facebook pages. So for example, Boracay Bag, and Gracie's got one which is Philippines fashion wear. So anyway, that's just a little bit of sort of the mechanics of what's going on. So I hope that this little explanation gets you to watch more videos and comment more and engage more and share more, because I'd love to hear how you're being successful. And so there you go. So that's just sort of the update for right now on why the YouTube channel name has changed, and I believe it's more appropriate actually that it's sort of a YouTube channel that has me as an administrator. But additionally, if you don't know what I realized, I didn't know this until yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever, when I first watched the video on how to change my video channel to a branded channel, that it gives you the ability to assign other people as administrators and that sort of thing. And so that's actually kind of nice, because one of the things I like to do is give people the opportunity to learn and teach them. And I would submit to you that, in my experience, the best way to learn something is to actually do it. You can watch PowerPoint presentations on how to do calculus, but until you go home and actually sweat through the problems on paper, at least in my experience, it's very hard to become a master at such activities. Just having the knowledge of how it's supposed to work doesn't necessarily mean you know how to do it. And I like to learn how to do things, and I like to teach people how to do things. So, as part of that, I'm hoping to be able to allow people to work on this project and many others, and then learn by doing. So they learn how to maintain a YouTube website, and then it also gives me the ability to learn how to better lead people, how to, I guess, outsource in general certain things. I used Fiverr for one of my logos for one of my companies recently, and it was literally like $5 for the logo, and then to get all of the files, all the file formats, so like the Adobe, the AI files, the vector files, and all that for any printer. It was an additional 11. So I think for like 16 bucks, maybe 17 all in, I got a pretty professional logo with all the files I need for the rest of the company's life to be able to use that logo. and then I'm more than willing to throw another 17 at it if I want to update my logo annually. So pretty crazy, right? So anyway, so all of that is about learning, so there you go. So anyway, I'm at the Bay. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit and then head home after the traffic dies down. And this is Mike's from livemyassoff.com saying thank you for watching. And in all honesty, I really hope that wherever you're watching this, you're safe and happy, and you're living the dream. Because if you're not living the dream, you're doing it wrong. Ciao.